Hello and welcome to today's King and Pawn Endgame Explained, and here we have a position with white to play and win. Well, first things first, black has just retreated to the corner, and that does mean that any forwards encroaching move with the king to any of these squares in red will defend g7, and so of course be stalemating the king thanks to these pawns on the light squares. For that reason, we do as white need to shift the pawn structure. Now, of course, g7 is not the right answer because the black king will win g7 and win h7, and it will be a draw. For that reason, at this moment, white needs to waste a move, forcing king to g7. And this is the critical point, and feel free to pause the video to have a look at what you think the solution is. And well done if you found the move. It is pawn h8 equals queen. A rook would suffice, but a queen forces the matter. And so after king takes the queen, we now step up. Stalemate has been broken, and we are winning the diagonal opposition. This would work similarly if king h6 was played, but staying on this side means the king is going to be pinioned to the h-file, making checkmate in a moment even quicker. The king is forced to play to g8, and this is the point. g7 comes without check, meaning it is black to play now, and so the squeeze is forced. White will step up, laying out the red carpet. Black will have to move up, and after pawn equals queen, we have a very nifty little queen g3, forcing the king back towards the white king, and queen g6 will be checkmate. A quick note on this, because the position with the pawns at the wing is very specific to the edge of the board, giving black additional stalemate options. It would happen over here as well. But if we migrate the pawns one file over each, along with the king, now it is a trivial win. The white king can just step up. Black, of course, cannot capture without the pawn becoming a queen. And the same stalemate trick only works if white were to very erroneously play king to g6, stalemating. Now we can easily come to e7, controlling the same square, but here, black does not have the luxury of stalemate. King h7 is forced, and the pawns will queen, or at least one will, and it is a win for white. And indeed, we could come the other way as well, just avoiding the erroneous g6 square, which would stalemate. Let's look at the starting position one more time. On the wing of the board, of course, any forwards move with the white king will stalemate that king on h8, and for that reason, we lose a move with the king, forcing black forwards, and we then, of course, need to change the pawn structure, and so h8 equals queen, or rook would work as well, displaces the black king to the back rank, specifically not in front where it needs to be, and so then king to f6 or h6 would suffice as well, compelled black back to the file, but too little too late. They are in zugzwang, squeezed out to h7, and after king h7, king f7, laying the red carpet, a queen will appear on the board, and it is not too long before checkmate wins the game. And that's how you can use opposition to win King and Pawn games. Hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more. Cheers!